1 2 1 2 1 2. Let's have a quick check, please. Afternoon. Hopefully the audio is okay. Yep. Apologies for a bit of the stuttery. For some reason, the stream isn't great today, and it's a little bit stuttery. But we'll just wait for a few other people to turn up. I'll have a quick walk around, see what there is, and go through the used equipment. So hi to Vinny, Alex, and hi to MM7 there, Mr. Callsign. Now I'm going to go and get my glasses. While you lot all join, I'll go and grab my glasses so I can read the messages. Okay, hopefully that's better. All right, hi to Mark, hi to Wayne, Sean. Hope you're all doing well. Okay, just wait for another couple, and then we'll go live. Anyway, for all of those that have logged in for this afternoon's used equipment, just going to literally go through what we've got on the shelves at the moment, because it's been a couple of weeks since we've gone through the used equipment. And thank you as well to the GAMC guys who came down during the week. Hopefully you've all seen the video on the something for the weekends mail out that went out yesterday. Hi to Andrew as well. How you doing, Terry? Yeah, had a brilliant night. As I said, if there's any clubs out there that want to do the kind of VIP shopping experience, i.e. we'll get you in and lock the doors so you're on your own, maybe even make you a cup of tea and a biscuit. You're more than welcome. Just email me at sales@hamradio.co.uk. It's no problem at all. We can see what we can arrange. Obviously, make sure you bring your wallets down with you, and we keep Martin happy as well at the same time. Right, let's go and start the used and see where we go from there. Right, bear me a second. We'll switch this round. He says, press the button again. Come on. It'll be one of those techno days today, I think. Okay, so let's start right here. So here we've got an ELAD FDM Duo transceiver. So based on SDR, it's a standalone transceiver, 5 watts QRP. Nice little unit, as you can see. Here we go. Oh, he says banging it against. So I'll give a pound off for that there. So we check the back. When it comes to interfacing, absolutely superb. So USB connections, as you can see, got a TX out, the CAT controller as well. External I/O interface connections as well, mic and PTT. So it takes a Yaesu connection on the back of these. SO239s for receive and transmit. So another nice beauty, which you normally see on the really, really expensive high-end radios, is you've got a separate receive antenna here as well. So if you're working the low bands, absolutely superb. Stick a loop on there for receiving on 80 and top band, and away you go. Reference in and out as well. And again, another USB connection on the back there. Now, if you are running these, always best to run these with powered speakers. They do require powered speakers, which you can either get one of the West Mountain style ones, BHI, or obviously go for an audiophile set. But these are great, work brilliantly as they are. Bit fiddly if you're doing menus, you have to kind of go through the E1 and E2 buttons and select through whatever mode you want to do and whichever band. However, connect it straight to the PC and you open up an entirely different world of operating with it. So $7.99 on that, which is a good save-in, a couple of £100 off or so. And we'll move across now to another SDR, which is the Sun SDR 2 Pro. So HF6 and low power on VHF 2 meters. Now these really, really pretty user interface on these, and great if you're running a linear. So now ID 5100, which is just sold before I came live. So we'll take a quick look at that. We do have new stock of these if you're interested. Dual band, VHF, UHF, D-Star, nice clear display, and proper dual receive on these. Got a couple of TS480 sats. So HF 6 meters, detachable head, as you can see. Really nice if you've got a small desk that you're operating from in the shack. You can tuck the main unit away. Comes with the ATU built in, and just run the head as it is, as you can see here. With a nice little stand on there. All right. Got an MFJ 994 at 349. So 600 watts on SSB, 300 watts CW, probably a little bit less for Digimodes. Good thing with these, again, as I always said, they're automatic. There are interface cables available for ICOM, Kenwood and Yaesu. Failing that, if you find you've got a bit of a tricky tune, you can always change inductance, etc. with the buttons. A couple of golden oldies here, which are Martins. So they're not being sold, but you can take a look at them anyway. Bring back some of those memories. 101ZD, TS700G. I mean, that's great. Look, 2 meter, all mode, and just everything is just solid. It's beautiful. Hi to Tango Fox 1. Hope you're doing well. So going across from here. Now, do you remember I did that video where I asked about if you have an FT450D and you want to sell it, if it's just sitting around because you've upgraded your radio, etc., then let me know. Well, let's just say it went down quite well. So I've got quite a few FT450Ds, a bevy of FT450Ds. So obviously all ranging in different prices depending on condition, whether it's boxed, etc. As you can see. Now, obviously we're open to offers as we've got so many. So if you want to bag yourself a bargain today, give one of the guys a call, and I'm sure we could probably knock a few pounds off of that for you. Great little radios, HF 6 meters, 100 watts, built-in ATU, DSP is standard. Run it with an SCU 17, and you can get onto your FT8s and the rest of your digital modes, etc. Right, coming down from there, got an ICOM 9700, 1749 new. This one's up for 1499, beautiful condition. HF 6, sorry, HF and 6. VHF, UHF. So 2 meters, 70 sems and 23 sems as well. You can tell it's a Saturday, can't you? Okay, moving across, FT991, not the A version. This is the original version. So only sort of main difference with this is it doesn't have a real-time scope. So as you change bands and mode, it will run through, take a scan of the band, and just show you where the peaks are of activity. And then obviously you can go from there. But the good thing with that is it's less than £800, and you're getting near enough the same features as a 991A. Next to that, the old classic FT897, HF6, 2 and 70, 100 watts on HF, 100 on 6, 50 on 2, and I think it's 40 on 70 sems with these. Great little radio if you want to go transportable. Very rugged, as used in Afghanistan quite a few years ago. Got a 991A. Comes with a nice cover, this one as well. Same description as the 991, but with the real-time scope. Next to that, 590 SG. As you know, I've been buying quite a few of these in. HF and 6. Really simple to use. If you want to do remote operation as well and you don't want to go down the full SDR route, then you can download the Kenwood software with these, and it's such a simple task in order to do it remotely. Next to that, IC7100. That's up at 849. HF6, 4, 270 and D-Star as standard. And again, kind of like the TS480, the head's separate. And if you've never seen one of these before, turn it round. As you can see, we've got the speaker in the rear. So you can literally just have that tiny head unit on, keeps the XYL happy, and there's only that sitting on the desk. And these are great radios. Nice clear monochrome display. And you can upload them with all of the repeaters, etc. as well from the Icon website. Next to that, 7300. Now, we've had a lot of used ones of these actually this week, and we've sold a lot of used ones. So this one literally came in yesterday. 899, great saving on the price of a new one. HF 6 and 4. Just look at our YouTube site for information regarding these. We've got so many reviews with these with Jonathan, etc. Okay, next to that, Flex 6400M. Probably the leaders in SDR. And this one basically comes with the display here. So what you'd normally get on your monitor, you can bring it up actually on the display and use it as a standalone radio, or if not, connect it to the LAN network and run it straight through that way and just use it with the big screen. So again, 2749 on that one. Okay, might as well come down to here. Fancy treating yourself to one of Kenwood's finest, TS890. This one's just come in, one careful owner. Hi to Kenneth if you're watching. And this one's up for 3049, so you've got a good saving on that, £450 saving on the price of a new one, and that's absolutely immaculate. And then moving across, the X5000MP, still one of my favourites. It's just a noise reduction on it, absolutely superb noise reduction. HF&6, 200 watts, built-in ATU. Just a classic radio, and you know, as I always say, don't get scared of all the buttons on the front. It just means you've got less menus to work with. And then coming across, got a Powstar BT1500A, roller inductor tuner, great if you're running Madeline, etc. And a dummy load as well. So you've got a DL2K. These are beautiful dummy loads. All the Powstar stuff is really built to last. Okay, coming up from that, got a classic Icom IC910HX, which for those that don't know is the one that comes with 23 SEMs. So you've got 270 and 23. All modes, and absolutely perfect if you're doing any of the activity contests. Up from that, still got Gary's Behringer. I'm going to be buying this one a birthday card, I think. So make me an offer. Coming across, Kenwood low pass filter. Yes, it's the type you see at the silent key collections and the rallies, and they just go on for absolutely ever. These absolutely superb 1 kilowatt low pass filters. And then coming down, IC7000. Terry says £100. I'll ask Gary for you. Let's see what he says. Let's see. We'll see how desperate he is, Terry. Icon 7000 HF 6, 2 and 70. What was always referred to as the Mini 756. Now this one, as you can see, we like to show these bits just so you know that everything's perfect. It does have a tiny little scratch on there, but under £700 for one of those. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, on the used HF equipment is 3 months warranty is standard. Obviously we have the workshop here. It's all fully tested beforehand. So if we're selling it, then you shouldn't have any issues, because even if we're just doubtful about any of the units, we won't sell them. I'll get someone else to underwrite them instead. If it's a Yaesu transceiver, obviously because we're the Yaesu approved repairers and it's still within the 3-year warranty, a lot of the time if it's a high-end radio, we will cover that extra warranty for you. So it's never an issue. Got another 991A here, shack in a box. Got an ICOM AH4 ATU, great remote tuners these. Great for your random wires, etc. Coming down, TS590SG, alongside a TS590SG. and another TS590SG. Now, can you tell the difference apart from the outstanding price difference? Well, I can tell you this one is the limited edition one, 470 units worldwide. I think 150 of those came into the UK. So very, very special radio. Doesn't really do it justice on the camera, but there's, as you can see, it's all gold trimmed. And if I can get the light right, you'll see it's kind of like a sparkly metal flake kind of. Let me catch it in the light for the finish. Just looks more like dust, doesn't it, when I'm showing it on here? But it's not. It is actually like a sparkly finish to it. Now, I have bought another one of these in, which is good for you guys because it means this price is going to be lowered. So I'm going to knock £200 off of this price. And as I said, I've got two of these now, so they're both going to be priced the same at £12.99. We can spread the cost depending on, as I said, we always like to give you a bit of an offer, and if we can buy them cheap enough and spread the cost, then we will. As I said, we've got 590S, much the same as the SG. It's the first model, and that's a great price for that radio. Quite tempted to buy that myself, actually. TS2000D, so HF6, 2 and 70, multi-mode, great for satellite work as well. And now these were really expensive radios. You were looking at sort of £1,200 to £1,400 depending on how far back you go. So it's a lot of radio for the money nowadays. Okay, moving across, Yaesu FTDX 1200. You can't look at that one because that one's sold. Got an SP20 here. Someone was asking if there was, let me have a look if I can get the messages up. It was an SP10, was it? Bear with me a moment. Oh, it's gone so far up. I can't find it now. Anyway, whoever's asking for an SP10, no, I've got an SP20 though that's used. Here you go. Also an SP2000. Great additional speakers, these. So you've got all the filtering, etc. on here. That's right, Paul, yeah, for the 991. Not that I've stumbled across yet, but you never know. As I said, SP2000s, beautiful filtered speakers. You can put dual inputs in there, etc. So they're running a dual receive radio. Also on top of that, ICOM SP20, absolute classic. Look at that. What a beauty. So it's amazing how much dust comes in here because I actually cleaned everything yesterday, all to get it ready for it. We had a visit from the big man, the governor, and the rag came out. And that's beautiful condition. So 119 for that. You've got a radio that matches that. Well worth snagging that while you can. They don't come up very often, those. And a lovely classic SP102 as well. Oh, they're all in lovely condition, these. A couple of little coloration marks on there, but other than that, absolutely fine. Okay, then we've got SP23s ICOM speakers. Again, filtered speaker, that one. It's a nice alternative, actually, to if you're running the 7300. That's a nice little option. ICOM SP21s, two of those. Again, just a nice alternative from the SP38 that you may use. Okay, coming down. Got another SP2000, slightly more money, but better condition. DX3000. Great radio, down conversion. Mini 5000. 7610. Good price on that, 2499. Another DX3000. And remember, as I always say, if you see multiple radios, then give us a call. We're always up for doing a deal. And if I've got more than one, that could be to your benefit. Coming across, still got this DX DX, I should say, Kenwood TS. My eyes are going quicker than my mind. Uh, Kenwood TS 990S, in beautiful condition, and at over £5,000 new. Absolutely superb saving on that one. That will go soon. And then there we go, the DX 5000D, which was the, let me get this right now, it was the second model in the 3-model lineup when the 5000 first came out. So you had your original 5000, the 5000D, and the MP version. Now, if I remember, such a long time ago, but if I remember rightly, the D version came with, I think, a roofing filter as standard, whereas the original 5000 didn't. Could be wrong there though. I'm just going to look that up. And the SM5000 as well. And then next to that, perfect for anyone who owns a DX5000. We've got the DMU unit as well. Over £1,100 when they're new, $499. And just Google the DMU 2000. That'll give you a rough idea on what you can do. You can do your login, etc. with that. And it's got the card in there as well. All right. Still got Crazy's linear. It looks like you're all too scared to operate high power. Miratron AL1200. Make us a sensible offer. I'll have a chat with Crazy. See if he throws anything at me. Okay. And then I think we've got some more here. We've been, as I said, we've been having a bit of a tidy up and a bit of a clear around. And a lot of the used equipment, that one won't be going anywhere, will it? Because that says sold on it. Okay, so coming round, got another DX5000 MP, SM5000. One of the favourites from the CDXC guys. I used to absolutely love them. FTDX 3000 deal. Oh. Wide-banded for 40X. Yeah, we can do that for you. That's not a problem. Just give the guys a call. They're all waiting by the phones now. So if you give them a call, they will give you a very, very good deal on that. Another TS480 SAT. And we've got a 7600, which is sold. So that's no good to show you either. Got a John. I'm taking offers for John. No?
Wants me.
No, too expensive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A nice 304 here.
Okay. So what have we got? Tell them about it, John.
Yeah. Recently tested by
Crasy. Hold on. Let me give the mic.
Yeah, recently tested by Crasy and available at a good price as well. I'm not going to say what the price is, but...
is it that cheap?
It's going to be cheap.
You're not telling me because it's too cheap, is that what it is?
No, it's not.
It is, isn't it? It's too cheap.
No, it's not. No.
Can I give you that for a moment?
It's going to be less than £75 for a £100 power supply.
Okay. Hold that for a sec, please.
I'm holding that for a second.
Thank you. Hold that back on.
There you go.
Right. So can I take a guess? Is that one of the original MP304s?
Correct.
With the green front. Okay.
Right. And Crasy's just put it on test, on load, and it's working beautifully.
Okay. And it's less than £75.
Yes, $74.95.
Okay, cool. We'll check the B stock for that.
Yep.
And that'll be available very soon. Hopefully we'll get the guys to add that on. Talking of B stock, got a lovely selection of B stock for you today. Got a 9700 classic charger sleeve CA14. 991A, got 7300s B stock. Got an ICR30. ARDV10, some FT3s, and if you're looking for an FT3, give me a call on the B stock ones or one of the guys here and we'll do you a very special deal, because obviously you've got the FT5 coming out now, so we'll be able to do you a cracking deal on these FT3s. Got a Sun SDR 2DX, which is the 100-watt version. A couple of TYT 9800s. Got a B stock soldering station. Have a little nose in there. Oh no, you know what I'm like when I take stuff out of boxes. We'll be here all afternoon. Got a B stock CPVU 8, which is the 8-band antenna. Right, someone waving at me then. Oh, it's Crazy. Okay, Crazy saying goodbye. So yeah, we've got these. These are great if you've got limited space. They're basically, if I get the picture, so you can see 80 meters all the way to 70 sems. It's kind of like a collection of mobile whips all added together in order to make a vertical. Bit of a pig to tune first of all, but once you've got the hang of it, not a bad antenna for limited space. Saw a comment there about the FT3s. Where have they gone? Looks like everyone's getting rid of the FT3s with the FT5. Yeah, it does happen. You do find that we'll be offered quite a few used lately. We're buying them fairly cheap, I'll be honest with you, just for the fact that there is going to be an absolute flood of FT3s coming onto the market used. Good thing with that is if you don't want the FT5, you're going to get an absolute bargain for the FT3. So we will look at doing deals. Don't forget you can buy a new FT3 still now, and we are still doing the Bluetooth headset free of charge. So it's a good saving, £25, £30 saving on that. As you can see, we've got the row of barcoded diamond antennas. Don't want to go upsetting anyone. And good selection of the Nagoya antennas as well. And don't forget with the Nagoya antennas, all direct from factory. So no problems there whatsoever. Let's start a new one off. All got the QR codes. There you go. Got the Jetfon antennas made by a very special friend of ours. He's just started to manufacture these antennas. Really, really good value. So as you can see on here, got the SG7500. Loosely based on the Diamond SG7500 and only £31, where I think the other one's about £79 or so. Our bands don't quite match with Australia's. No, you're correct there. Very true, but don't forget they can always be modified and wide banded. So always comes in handy. Got the solid copper earth rods back in. Great if you're setting up a Hustler 6BTV, 4BTV, 5BTV, etc. Got a couple of these SPX 300s in as well. So these are great if you're doing static mobile. And just pop them up, gives you 9 bands. It's the old classic design you've probably seen over the years, where you've got the jumper cable which you plug into the sides. And away you go. Good selection of DX Commander poles in. We've got the 7-meter poles, got the 10-meter poles, and we've got the big boy 12-meter ones, which are great. We put these up on the something for the weekend mail out. These are absolutely phenomenal. Nice weighty design and well worth the money. So you've probably seen there's a lot of videos now about putting mast stops, etc. So grab yourself a Commander if you don't want a permanent installation. So there we go, and that is that. For those of you that haven't been in the store, have a quick look in the cabinet, see what's there. Got an old Hytera PD 785. Uniden SDS 100E. Now these are great little scanners. John gave us a good rundown on these. Hytera X1P used. That's $399. Now if you're into your DMR, these are absolutely superb, and these were over £1,000 when they were new, which is just phenomenal. Designed for emergency services, etc., security personnel. So what you can do is you can actually have this side here against your body, and the other side's still operational. So being designed really, really well. Coming down from that, we've got a bit of a Martin clear out. So we've been going through Martin's office basically. Got a lovely Sony Handycam, which comes with a couple of batteries. I'm not too sure if we've got the charger for this, but if you're after a little HD Handycam 1080p, £100. Look, even if it's something for the kids to play with. Got a nice ICOM ICR 1500 receiver. And this very special thing down here, which is on loan to us. And this has been on loan, I think, for as long as I've been here, which is a a spy radio. So it's an actual spy radio, and very, very rare. It's just in superb condition. Great bit. And the owner does come in to check up on this every now and then to make sure we haven't sold it. Okay, there we go. And that's that. Let's just have a quick walk and see if there's anything else of interest while we're here that you haven't seen. I've got a good selection of dog bones again, reloaded on these. And those lovely Alpha Delta ones as well. Don't forget those. So if you're running high power, these are beautiful. There we go. I'm obviously working on this one. I think John's putting these up at the moment. Good selection of the diamond whips for the handies. And we've also got some more duplex and triplexes back in. Right, a few more bits of B stock for you. IC 7100, 101 MP. I've got a fully loaded 101 MP as well here, look. So fully loaded, 4.6, so that's all the filters, VCT, etc., all ready to go. That's a great, great saving. A couple of NMFJ tuners, got the ELAD FDM S3, Wuxen, an IP98 POC radio, so if you're running Zello, etc., they're really good for that. And Lenitone DMR as well. All right, I think that's it. I think we've got anything new and excited on this side. We're just restocking up with the Alpha Delta antennas at the moment. Great for the low band operators, these as well. They do a lot, which is the LB versions, absolutely superb, if you've got the room. Right, I think that's it. Oh, we've got these as well. So if you had a DJI Phantom from back when we done them, and you need some spares, we've got a couple of DJI Phantoms which are being sold for spares, £100. I mean, the case alone's got to be worth 100 quid. There we go. And also the Vision as well, which is this one, and this one's got the Flytrex GPS system on it as well. Now, we've tried to get them working. We haven't managed it, but you may do a better job than us. But as I said, these cases are beautiful. Everyone I've shown these to has said, can I just buy the case? It's like, no, you buy the whole lot. And I mean, at £100, well worth it. Well worth it. Okay. Right. Put that back on there. Let's see if you've got any questions. Going to get any nebula poles. I think the nebula pole is the one that we've got. If you check the website, I'm pretty certain that is the nebula pole that we've got, the 12-meter ones, which are absolutely beautiful. Okay, what else have we got on here? Okay, I think we're okay on that. Hi to Sean. How you doing? Yep, 7100 does have the USB sound card as well. Correct with that. So great for FT8, etc. We lock the doors till you spend your money. That's correct. That is right. Although for safety reasons, we do normally leave the door open. So you're okay. You're okay with that. Right. Anyone else on there we know? Hi to Martin. Again to Andrew, Terry, Chris, Mark, Wayne, Alan. Right. Nebula's 18. Okay. We've probably listed that wrong then. I'll double check that. But yeah, I'll have a chat with Callum and see if we can get the 18 meters. And I would have thought so. Shouldn't be an issue. Okay. So as I said, for the next few weeks, you'll be getting me on the Saturday lives. Gonna try and do a video this week with Martin as well. So fingers crossed we can liaise and get together with each other and do a video, which will be good. Been a while since we've done one with a big man. Also, Jonathan, if you're watching, fingers crossed, I should check actually, my phone beeps, so you never know, you might have good news for us. Let's have a look. Let's see. No, it wasn't him. So Anyway, fingers crossed to Jonathan and your good lady. Hopefully it's going to be today because I'm in on today for the sweepstake. So come on. Get global naming rights of the child if I win. So I'm looking forward to that. All jokes aside, good luck to you both, and fingers crossed all is well and baby's healthy. That's all that matters. Anyway, any more questions before I go? Because I need to go and do some work. Not that this isn't work. Okay. Right, no. Seems like you're all done now. Good luck to anyone entering. It's beep now, hopefully. Should we see if that was him? Let's have a look. No, that's John. And John, you should be working. He's obviously watching the video, and I'll watch these guys. Walk away for 5 minutes, and they're off watching YouTube. Anyway, good luck to everyone entering the SSB field day over this weekend. I'm going to put a radio on in a minute, see what we can do, give a few points away as well. So listen out for G2ML. Other than that, enjoy your day, and thanks for watching again. Take care.